We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway in Southern California. From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 18-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. This is swung out to Eckler. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Being chased out left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to keep this again. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
First down, Cincinnati.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Looking to throw. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry.
Herbert has it knocked free.
And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the run out.
On 2nd and 7. Burrow, throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got Hurst as tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well. Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They will throw on first down with Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Touchdown! It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. McPherson on for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. That's into the hands of Eckler.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
2nd and
2. Here's Herbert. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
He will find his man Chase complete. Down inside the 10.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chargers, nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back.
is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. To the 25.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And the tight end goes in motion left.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
That's caught by Jennings. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he finds Tyler Kroft.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
They go play action with Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down. Here's Burrow. And this one's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a man born here in California, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. Open man is Higgins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge. Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. 4 yards on the touchdown ground. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And don't forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time, now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Purdy now to throw.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. On the move past the 40.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37.
On 1st down, Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 from Bengals TD.
Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From his end zone, Wilson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 11 MT. On 2nd and 10. Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 6 yards away. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
11.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. After
the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Room here to run. There he goes, left side. The 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. He goes 86 yards there on the touchdown run. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Burrow looking to pass. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. The Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Done.
Mixon with a first down carry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now Burrow. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Third and goal, Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up.
McPherson's kick is good.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Purdy. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
It's Mixon on the counter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here.
Pass complete. Now race for the marker. He will have the conversion and more than that. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. right. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Purdy to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick